it's Mikael.
Based on your own choices.
I'm running right now. It's Mikael that's trading.
Who is it? The point of me saying it that way is I don't care that it's being streamed. I don't appreciate it, but then at the end of the day, that doesn't stop several different people from Amir to John to other people from streaming the room. I am just letting people know so that they can participate or not participate and decide what they would like to share based on how the room is being streamed.
But you see, it's so funny. It's so funny that we making fun over here, and they listen to that like, oh my God, we speaking Mossad, what to call it?
Actually, Brent, today it's just a fun room today. Nothing serious in the room.
Mikael.
Is he still there?
But he comes in as an add-on.
So that's what the add-on's for. That's what I was asking yesterday. The add-on code. Like I thought that's what they would.
I mean, not all of them. Some just come in to do what they're doing, just to listen. But definitely, John Kitover has like 2,000 accounts, and he comes in and he streams everything on YouTube.
These people don't have a life. I mean, it's so pathetic. It's not funny, you know.
It is not funny. I agree with you.
It's pathetic. It's useless though. What's it for? Like.
Hang on, one second. Sorry, my speeder ride is a little bit faster.
Smooth it right. Yeah, I'm going to pickleball. I'm going to go play pickleball.
I was in the minus eye.
Mustafa. How is life for you, brother?
It's good. Great job, Jeff.
Baruch Hashem. Yeah, I heard it's quite hot over there today. Yeah. It's a dry hot. It's not a humid hot, right? It's quite dry.
No, it's not dry.
It's not humid where you are. It must be dry.
No, it's not dry.
I'm gonna check. I bet you it's like 40% humidity. You check, Mustafa.
It's dry, like in Arabic, yeah, it's not yeah. They have some water in the air.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that high percentage, but it is not like for my home. In my home, there's no. Just eat.
Brent, sweetheart, can you pick up the phone? I have a quick question.
How do I was asking him about you? Where did you go?
Hello, Mustafa's talking to you.
Get her up.
Yeah, she will be back.
Yeah, she left.
What was Mustafa saying?
I don't know, but something's going on in the room.
Yeah, it's being streamed.
Everyone's being
Yeah,
polite
most
and
of the
quiet.
time, when you have unknown in the room, this will be the result.
Okay, if it's being streamed, I want to officially announce that I have a very small penis. And I'm happy for everybody in the world to know that.
And I can confirm the huts, because he's had too many
Who said
people.
that? Did Hope say that? Oh, that's too much information. Don't tell people that are personal. So everyone out there in the world, everyone that's listening, Brett has a very small penis. I'm here, if you're listening, a micro penis, okay? And I'm proud of it.
It's all the McDonald's you've been eating.
It's not, listen, that's too much information, though. Don't share that kind of stuff.
Oh, I should. Just want to see. Habibi Mustafa, assalamu alaikum. صباح النور. Caspian Sea. IRG handling a lot over there. How can we stop it?
I don't know. Even I fucked up for your reception or you?
It's me.
No, it was the question, Shuki, it was confusing.
Caspian Sea, the northern part of Iran. There is a sea right there between Iran and Russia.
Oh, the Caspian Sea. Okay.
Caspian Sea, yes.
Would you like me to translate for you, Shuki? Would you like me to translate for you?
You see, I'm asking again and again, so I'm going to understand the person, and finally I understand.
Okay, I'm sorry, my English is bad. Please forgive me. No, my English is very bad. Please forgive me. Answer my question, my brother.
Go ahead.
What do you think about it? Is it going to be bad or good, or what are we going to do?
It's all going to be good. All you need to be patient. Be patient and everything going to be in the right place. It's a matter of
Okay,
time.
Iranian, please chill and be patient. Iranian, please chill.
Protection for that, wait to the end of the month.
End of the month, everything going to be okay. Even Mahma.
Okay, Shuki, you seriously emphasize on that. I thought you were joking.
No, I'm not joking at all. I'm not joking at all. Between the 30th and the 31st.
But I cannot vacation my kid.
Well,
it's
look,
less than 2 weeks.
look. I remember that you were a female and female likes to
I mean,
when you're making food, when you cook a long time, it's very good and tasty food.
Shuki, have you had tahdig? Have you had tahdig?
Okay, so Shuki, so I will be waiting for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Guys, would you rather have the bread tahdig or the rice tahdig?
That I promise it.
I like the bread. Actually, I like the potato one.
Potato for macaron.
I really wish that you were.
No, but for Ruby and Paul, we have potato.
Amen. Trust me. I also wish for you guys.
So Iranian people just burn the food and call it tahdig. It's delicious.
Oh, are you kidding me? That's art.
See, I have a question for you. Hold a second. See, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How much you suffer when you see other people enjoy? Because it's looked that you are so freaking miserable. You're miserable about the Iranian food. You're miserable about the Iranian unity. You're miserable about society. You're miserable about everything. How you alive?
How can we make you happy, Habibi?
Bro, like, that's the problem.
Cha-cha.
No, actually,
Senior
Sina's
Papacito.
a good guy. Actually,
Senior
Sina's a good
Papacito.
guy. He complains a little bit, but
See this a little bit. You're not gonna piss us off. Listen, number one. Number two. This is something I like. No, this is something I like about Israelis. They have fun. Go in the desert. They have fucking DJs.
Can you say that one more time? Israelis?
Israelis.
Yeah.
Listen, they got everybody. When Tiesto didn't know what Tiesto was, the Israelis didn't know how to have fun. But listen, Iranis too, and they love each other for years and years and years.
It's you,
Pardon me.
Caramel, sexy lady.
You know what is the biggest problem of the Islam? You know what is the biggest problem of the Islam?
What is it?
They know that after that regime in Iran gonna go down into the drain between the Israeli and Iran gonna be so close.
Okay.
So close.
Okay.
And that's the thing that fears them the most.
Okay.
The most. That's what they cannot handle.
revolution, like they had such a good relationship or friendship. We had straight flights from Tehran to Tel Aviv. Okay,
Oh, it's like 2,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna have a straight
Tehran
flight.
to Tel Aviv, party baby.
But did you know that, guys?
And we had a straight flight from Tehran to United States as well that time, which it was more than 2,000.
It's like 20
It's not about the kilometers. It's about that there is. It was.
If you're thinking of a relationship, yes, tricky, you're right.
Exactly. There is no flight between Iran to no Western country. Then it's no.
Can we send 300 fucking bombs to Somalia?
Why they're already fucked. Why?
Well, I just talked to Samsa when this brain came and I couldn't join. I just went to talk to some fucking Somalis that pissed me off.
I thought they're already fucked. They don't need more fucking.
So that's how you solving all your problems. Let's send some 300 bombs to
Isn't it how the Jews solve the problem?
No. No. With the Jew, that's the problem of the Jew. The Jew first telling you to stop.
Okay.
Then raise your hands. Then when you don't stop, they're shooting in the air. Then when you still don't stop, they shoot in your legs. And if still don't stop, then they should kill you.
Shuki, in the end of the day,
Yes.
Shuki, in the end of the day, you're just killing a man, not idea.
This is what I love.
Being in a lot more than just a man. It can kill the idea. And that's what Islam needs. Still.
Yeah. This is what I love about Israelis. You know what it is? They're not going to be like, man, I wish I had done something. As soon as they feel like somebody's about to attack them, they go in business, like, they take in charge. But that's not how everybody does.
1948, day after, it was a war against that little state with 600,000 people. That was nothing. People that came from the Holocaust, from Europe, skinny as hell, zero brain and zero power, physically power.
That was a genocide.
Hold on a minute. Now try to imagine that Israel will lose that war. It's going to be no Israel. Well, Israel won, thanks God. Arab lose, obviously. In 1956, the Sinai operation, again, attacking the little Jewish state, lost again. The Arab lost again. 1967, another attack. We'll find 5 different countries. What happened? Lost again. 1970. No, you're completely wrong. Completely wrong.
Okay.
In 1973, America backed us up. After 67, America joined to Israel. Not in 67. And in 1973, also Kissinger fucked us up because he made a deal with Moshe Dayan to let the Egyptians win a little bit, and then we can take them over. If you want to speak the truth, not half of the truth. So, try to imagine 5 wars on Israel, and you guys lost it all. Not even a single one that you won.
I'm not part of the fucking team. Don't say you.
You anti-Zionist.
No.
Yes, you are. That's
He's learning. He's changing, Shuki.
He's indoctrinated, Shuki. He's alright. He's trying to learn. He doesn't know. When you don't know, That's a different story. When you've been brought up in a
So let
country,
me ask you a question. If you're driving your car, and you don't know what is the speed limit of that road that you're driving, and you're driving over the speed limit, and a police officer pull you over, and you're telling him that you didn't know, is he not going to give you the ticket, or he's still going to give you the ticket? I don't know. It's not an excuse.
No, in my country,
If you don't know, you learn it.
can pay some money and like go over with that. So it's not giving me.
country is not really, it's a bit fun tricky. Give him some time. I think he has a good heart. I think he's just been indoctrinated and he just needs more information. We're telling him, we're sharing information with him, and I think he can, he has a good heart and he can actually understand what we're trying to tell him. The facts. Listen, Aziza, Sina, 13 times the Palestinian Authority has been offered a state 13 times, and they refused 13 times in the UN. Because they dominate the whole Jewish community and want to establish a complete state based on Sharia Islamic law in that land. While that land is also from the Jews, it's Judea. Jews are from Judea. They belong to that country. The Mizrahi Jews, they've been having very bad lives in Iran, in Yemen, in Iraq, in Lebanon. In every country in the Middle East, they've been having discrimination that's systematic and institutionalized racism. So why can't these Jewish people have one state for themselves when there are 57 Muslim countries? Because it's just, it doesn't make sense. You have to wake up. They want to annihilate them. They don't want peace. Sina.
I'm telling you, if the Jewish guys okay, the investment partners send like $1 trillion to Tajikistan, I will start supporting them.
I don't get it.
I mean,
Wait, what did you say? Say it again. If the Jewish guys what?
If we send $1
the
trillion,
Jewish dollars like $10 trillion.
so you want us to buy a fake asset from you, or what you're trying to say?
No, you just invest in our economy and everybody's gonna be pro-Zionist.
I'm not interested. Thanks for the offer.
I'm not asking you, you're not the banker.
Listen,
You know the bankers, don't you forgot that
You make the tunnels, we are connected on the grid.
they're going to be defending their country and their people no matter what. They don't give a fuck if anyone supports them or not. I'm just trying to wake you the fuck up. If you don't want to wake up, that's also fine. But it's like you're going to be uneducated and you're going to be indoctrinated. That's also fine. But they don't give a fuck.
The thing about waking up is that like the person who wakes up doesn't go and rush and try to wake the others up, you know. So if you woke up and you feel like kind of that you want to wake the others up, it means like you just sleeping. So
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not making any sense. I was hoping I wasn't the only one. And thank you, Brad, for opening the
I was sleeping anyway. You woke me up to be sleeping, man. I was sitting here falling asleep, and he woke me up again.
Well, based on their title, you know what? Going to IRGC, the smoke is bullshit.
Yeah, and also, you know what? It's the 2026. We don't need to help someone to wake up. If he or she wants to wake up, there's a
They will wake up.
they can dig it out.
Okay,
It's
so
called double shot espresso.
yes, you're giving your free pass
I'm
to make
telling
fun
you,
out of you. Sina, and the only thing you're doing is giving me a free pass and everyone else. I'm the only one protecting you, Sina. If I stop protecting you, everyone else in this room is going to.
You'll be fucked if Don stops protecting
Your
each
ass would have been
other.
like wide open right now. For you.
the only way Shuki
Or
is
talk to sorry.
protecting you, is because she's so sweet with such a huge heart.
And the benefit of doubt.
She is the only. I love her and adore her for the size of her heart. But you definitely don't deserve.
Did that wake you up, Chachant?
I'm telling you, the most powerful man,
Did you hear what he said at the end? You do not deserve. That's me.
I do not deserve. Like, it's his opinion. Doesn't change anything.
I'm afraid he's right though.
It's his point of view,
Because it came from Shuki. If it would have come from me, nobody would have cared. No, everybody would have been like, what the
I'm
fuck?
afraid.
But it came from Shuki.
You know, it's that you are ironic. It's that you are like you told me you know about the barbarian, crazy acts of the Arabs that tried to invade land. That I actually protected you as an ironic person from Tajik. I protected you because of you being ironic, but like it does not belong to us. Okay, the Jewish people,
Why you guys acting like I'm supporting fucking Islamists?
you are. You
No, actually, it's not the summer. I think he's just saying something else. I mean, I've talked to him. I know he's not a supporter of Islamists, and he's not a supporter of Arabs.
What is your What are you saying, Zina? Go ahead.
No, it's like you guys acting like I'm supporting some fucking, how to say it, like Islamist or shit. I'm just telling you, the most powerful man is the man who doesn't join any team, doesn't give his heart to fuck this. I'm not going to
That's actually the most weak person because a strong man has an opinion. And the opinion, you need to listen because I was in your age and it's not so sure that you're coming to my age. So obviously I have a tiny bit more experience than you.
Yeah.
God created you in 100%. 50% of you is a piece of shit, and 50% of you is gold. When you wake up in the morning, you need to choose which 50% you're taking with you.
Yes.
And as long as you're sitting in the middle, you did not choose not a piece of shit and not the gold, which make you a piece of shit.
Sina, sometimes not choosing is actually still choosing. When you think that you're not choosing anything, you're choosing something.
you guys hate me. But I'm actually acting like the Jews because what do the Jews do? They make teams, okay? They're gonna say make friendship, but they never gonna be your true friends. They're gonna sacrifice their lives for you. So this is who I am.
They're doing it. They are.
What the Jews, what the Israelis doing now in Venezuela?
They're putting their lives in risk in Venezuela under the earthquakes to pick up the Venezuelans under the rubble. They're putting their lives at risk in the IDF to perform strikes on the IRGC, which are very, very accurate comparatively to the strikes of the United States. They are putting their fucking lives at risk. We are thankful for that, Sina. You're not doing shit, are you?
Which country sent people to Venezuela to them? Which one? Name one.
No way.
Nobody, right?
No.
Which one of the country in Europe or in the Gulf joined to the campaign on the IRGC?
Nobody.
Nobody. Only Israel, right?
Yeah.
So, do you get it or don't you get it?
I got it.
After Balkan
Thank
bullshit.
you guys.
Save it. After Balkan bullshit.
When you said but, that means you fucked everything else that you just said up.
I'm telling you.
No. There's no. Shoki is being nice to you. There is no but.
I actually say like, is thank you enough, or we should do something for you?
No one
Nobody
asked
asked you
for
to
anything.
thank.
Yeah,
We
nobody
never
asked you for
asked.
Israel doing that not for something.
We don't need you.
This is the beautiful thing about
We're doing.
this is the beautiful thing about the Israelis. We never asked them, but they did. Okay? Shuki, go.
Oh, it's all good, baby. When you're doing something for something, the value of that going in 50% down. So you might as well don't do it.
That's right. That's right, Cha-Cha. Shuki, you okay?
Well, some people I am not.
I don't know. I just started hearing like a weird noise.
Because I drink coffee.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Shuki, the truck that you put in previously in your profile, where did you get that? We used to, back in the era, we used to have that. We called it Internock. And it had a very big back.
This is my truck. This is the truck
Really?
I'm driving every single day.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, we used to have it. I don't know if the people are still using it in there. Right? We used to have a very big bed in the back because my uncle's husband, he was a truck driver, and it was a very big and very powerful. And I think it is it a South African one or Canadian or either?
American.
Is it American? Because I searched last time, it was not American, but I will search that. Then if you say so, then it is American. Yeah, it was so cool to see that.
Yeah, this is my truck.
Yeah, the Internock trucks, we used to have it back in the Iran, if you remember.
Someone is on a phone call.
Hey,
Hi, shalom.
Daylo.
Shuki, how can you drink coffee? It's so late.
Why? It's 9:47.
Shuki, read your messages later.
I wouldn't be able to sleep if I had coffee at this.
I used to take 4 shots of espresso and lay down in my bed, drink the 4 shots of espresso, close my eyes, and don't. Beautiful.
Where did Bran and Rafi go? كان شفت المساج. نمیدونم شب خیلی خلوته. خلوته؟ آره دیشب یه شکر کردم با سارن مادر جن. Bran, he got tired of Soren, and Bran basically told Soren to fuck off because he was lying, and Bran was just responding to him with that. And so, you know, when you're going to be lying on this stage, you cannot lie. Because Bran, Rafi, me, Maxa, Hope, Shuki, Jay, we're all going to be destroying you. And this is not like any other room. We have Iranians here, we have Israelis here, and we know the truth about the Middle East. You cannot lie on this stage. And that's why he left. So, Kosanane Soren. Yeah.
Kosananai.
No, say Kosananash.
Kosananash.
Good. That means him. No, but I think he's busy tonight, probably in these Islamic Farsi rooms. He's probably following what they're like Farid Modarisi and the other bunch. I don't know if you know them, but most of them are on stage here talking. Yeah, I know that. But I know they're in the fucking minority because people that listen to those rooms compared to the monarchist rooms, I mean the Long Live the King rooms, the amount does not compare. So they can talk as much as they like. They will also remain a minority in Iran. And they will probably soon. So fuck. I don't even listen to them, honestly. Yeah. Do you guys have any plans for Saturday and Sunday?
What do you have planned?
I don't know. I'm following up the news. I don't know about Glow or other Iranians in the room. I definitely have family back home. My parents are there, so I'm hoping that they will not lose their internet and we can still
Your
talk.
parents is still there?
Yeah, Shuki, they're still there. Unfortunately.
They cannot get out, right?
Not really, not now.
Could they go to Turkey, or it's just too dangerous to even travel across borders?
They keep shutting off everything. And what would they do in Turkey?
Get to you wherever you are, like go from Turkey to the next stop. I don't know, or if they
It's a problem for them to come to the United States or places like that. They're vetting them like with steel comps.
Yeah. They see Iran on their passport and they're done.
And that what pisses me off, because these people from the regime, they have a bunch of different names, they have a bunch of passports, they're getting away with everything.
Praying for your parents' safety.
Thank you.
Amen.
Now, for the guys, I see a lot of red tickets. Hash in your ticket. Join the room if you want to hear the truth. If you want to live in La La Land and hear lies over and over, I mean, feel free to do so. If you want to hear the truth, cash in your ticket, become part of our community. Thank you. Somji! Aziza.
What up?
So you said that you used to be in upstate New York?
Yeah, I used to be there.
Where in the upstate, if I may ask?
I can tell you in the back channel if you don't want.
Please.
Can you add me too, please? Thank you.
do you mean if I ask you, please?
No, to the back channel. Like, can we make it a three-way?
There was a way to have a group in the back channel. Is that gone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's called threesome. I don't know. Song.
No.
I'm old.
Ashes. Or no, from the.
The fire comes from the smoke.
There you go.
Shooking over there.
Shuki, how old are you?
61.
Baruch Hashem. MashaAllah.
61 years young.
I didn't hear Eugene much.
Yeah, I never know when to join the conversation.
Okay.
And I don't speak Farsi, so.
Rosita Recacto.
How do the Iranians that are in the United States move here? I mean, those after the revolution.
I'm sorry?
How the Iranians that came to the U.S. after the revolution came?
Well, obviously with different visas, they changed it, or some came with asylum, some came with international student visa, F1 visa. I don't know about people getting work, but definitely the green card lottery and also marriage.
Oh, the U.S. would allow green card
Or family. Like,
Yeah, family
to
too.
become a citizen.
Yeah, of course.
Like your brother and sister, you wait 14, 15, 16 years, you eventually come to America.
Yep.
Okay.
Business
Just like everybody else, brother. America is 250 years old.
No,
Everybody has moved here for a purpose.
No, I understand. I just thought that if there is a if the relationships between countries are hostile, then the people cannot immigrate.
It was not easy. They asked a lot of questions, Yuji. A lot of fucking questions. So they are trying to make sure that you're not a terrorist, but still there are some of them which will claim that they are not, and that they are in fact lying and they are sleeper cells. The majority of us are not lying, and we are for real, but there are still a lot of them that are lying and are in the United States and are supporting the Islamic Republic of Iran, which is designated.
Mainly Canada, let's be honest.
Yeah, but even here as well, like the lady who went up the U.S. Embassy, she became a citizen, and her son was here, remember? And also Laurie Johnny's daughter was here. Like a lot of regime people are.
5,000 green cards were given to IRGC when Mr. Obama was the president of the United States.
Shut up your mouth, Obama.
Obama, helicopter.
Shut up
Shut
your
up.
mouth.
We don't call him Obama no more. His name is Obama.
Child woman.
CCS? No.
By the way, the IRGC, you're going to see when the IRGC going to fall. They're going to scatter all over the world like they.
I don't know how they set it. Like it seems like they set everything up. Like, can you imagine how many last names or names they have? Let's skip.
Chava, I saw you today or yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So you freshly knew, you don't know me, but I was in the service 15 years. I know tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
But the thing is, Shuki, like Soundglow, and I don't know who else is Iranian right now in the room, but these people were not educated. So it's interesting how they know a lot of stuff. You know what?
So the thing with the ILGC, the regime is controlling Iran for 47 years. It's a little bit over 2 generations. So the people that are in the field right now, raised on a brainwash. And that's why it's so hard for you guys to get rid of them. They don't have any compassion.
Yeah.
To nothing. To nothing. They see their own family as enemy.
Yeah, they have even killed their own sons or daughter.
Exactly. So, and part of the initiation that they do to them is stuff like if they see one of the family members or whatever that is looking in the wrong direction, it's a done deal. All the trucks with the crane that hanging people in the middle of the roads over there, it's not a fake video, it's reality.
Yeah, you probably know about the novel The Handmaid's Tale. I think it's a very good book. It was based on the Iranian Revolution.
Oh, I didn't read that book.
It was also on Hulu, like the TV show. Yeah.
What is the name?
The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look for it.
I have a question.
Why did you announce that? Why you cannot go straight?
Why would you get Iron Dome if you were the person who was attacking all the time?
What? Chief?
Okay, Shani, you've been accused of raping, you've been accused of killing innocent kids and stuff like that, but you also have spent so much money on Iron Dome. My question is, why would somebody spend so much money on Iron Dome if they are the attackers?
Aggressive.
The aggressors.
Well, that's not a question for the Israelis, you know that. That's a question for the entire rest of the world.
Exactly.
Barely gonna laugh, but what are you expecting to answer?
Because if I'm gonna attack someone, if I'm gonna punch someone in the face, I'm going to protect my fucking face with my fists because I know I'm going to get a response from that fucking fisting I put in someone's face. So I don't know what the question is going to be about, but of course I'm going to protect myself because I know I'm going to fucking fist you in the face. And then second of all, it's not like that because Hezbollah actually fired the first missile into Israel. So it's a response. Israel responded to Hezbollah in Lebanon.
Well, the thing of it is, the Iron Dome was created because Israel tried to be the good guy and not to attack all the Gazan people when they start to shoot missiles to Israel. The Iron Dome was basically an answer for the missiles that came, the rockets that came from Gaza to Israel. They developed that later because it was so successful. They developed it later for the other ballistic missile from Iran. But the beginning was only to protect Israel from the Gaza Strip.
Okay, if I was a dog, which I love dogs, and you put two countries in front of me, Israel and Gaza, and you tell me which one would abuse their nuclear power, I would say Gaza. Because they did the terrorist act. Israel has had it for so many years. How many years, Mr. Shurki?
What?
Israel never had the nuclear. Never. Well, let's say the knowledge.
Who said that Israel never had a nuclear?
Me. Well, they have, but they haven't done anything to it.
Fine.
They never admitted it.
But okay, you can't be. What I'm saying is,
because everybody in Israel
It might
okay, all I'm saying is the knowledge. They have the knowledge, but they haven't abused it yet.
It's so funny. Hold on, Sam.
Please.
It's so funny because everybody in Israel know exactly where it's located, and we still, until this day, we're calling that a textile factory. We don't call it in the name. Even among us.
Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
Why you don't call it, man?
Because it's considered to something very secret.
But it's not secret if you all know where it's located.
Funny, every time there is shooting, they say that Ivana was not hit.
That's what makes it secret because nobody else can know.
The funny part that they still think that it's in Dimona.
No, I regarding what you said, Shuki, about the Iron Dome, I was always thinking that it might have been not like a really big problem for Israel because it created this complacency with all this shooting. Like we basically allowed much more than we would allow if we wouldn't have this system, and that escalated to October 7th.
Act in a very different way.
Yes.
100%, I agree.
This is a question I have and I will always have for Israel. It's with so much intelligence. Why you didn't know anything about these tunnels that they were being planted 3 years prior?
They knew.
Earlier that they didn't know, Golden Lions took their face. We knew.
Why you didn't do? Why we didn't do anything about it?
Because they knew what to put boots on the ground.
What would you have done? And I had this conversation with someone who is like, I'm not for Bibi or whatever, but someone who is like, Bibi didn't do anything before that, Benjamin Netanyahu. And I'm like, what could have he done?
Cements. Put cements in it. Close it.
No. If he
Yes.
you
Yes. Enforce fucking whatever PSI you can think of and close the
what
shit.
happens now? October 7th, like in my view.
Listen, bro, listen. We're talking about IDF. We're talking about pagers. We're talking about 10 years
It's not
sitting
But then
on
it's
intelligence.
all after October 7th. October 7th actually opened the gates for us. Before October 7th, we couldn't do nothing.
neither internationally, but also not internally for Israel. People would think that any prime minister that would go to war for tunnels, like a war like we had after October 7th, people wouldn't support him. Like he wouldn't have the political capital.
Can I ask you guys an honest question? It was at a significant day, October 7th. It was some sort of a Jewish holiday.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What
The
was
end
it?
of the reading of the Torah.
Yes.
wasn't exactly
So people were on vacation. Like a lot of people were at their 100. They were vacationing, right?
Yeah, it also was the weekend, Shabbat.
So maybe something slipped.
No.
No.
No. Look, there is people who gonna be afraid to say the word that I'm about to say, but I don't give a shit about not saying what I think when I think. It was a treason. It was simple. I don't think I know.
I think that okay. If you know, I don't know if you know or you know, but I think what you can explain with stupidity or with neglect,
No,
to
no.
stand with the first.
And I'm going to explain you why. If you have an attack like that, there is no choppers, helicopters that's ready, because there is a Air Force base less than 5-minute fly from Gaza, less than 5 minutes, and it still takes them 8 hours to arrive. Please remember, after bad come bullshit, so save the word but.
Okay, so I saw interviews that they took with the pilots,
Yes.
and the pilots reported that they just couldn't identify who is falling, who is right.
Right. Bullshit, because he saw the white Toyota pickup trucks with tons of terrorists on top of it.
So you think pilots,
they
Israeli pilots, understood that there are terrorists that are going into Israeli Jerusalem, and they didn't do anything about it while they're
Yes.
You believe in that?
Yes.
Well,
That's treason.
I don't. You can say treason from Hariva, maybe, or someone like that, but not from the people on the ground.
Well, that's not the people on the ground. That's
What,
people
pilots?
on.
Pilots
That's
in the
people
air?
in the air. Yes.
No.
And they listen. Eugene, a pilot cannot push no button without an order.
But it would
After bad come bullshit, I'm gonna repeat myself. Choose your words.
it would leak
And it's already
10,000
leaked.
times. 10,000 times it would leak.
And it's already leaked. And that's the reason that everybody fighting against the investigation committee that Bibi wants to make. That's why they want only the investigation committee that the Bagat's gonna make. Because a lot of heads gonna get off, decapitated.
Okay, I understand your point. I think it was neglect. I don't think it was treason.
So I'm gonna tell you something, okay? One of my daughters operating drones. Do you understand how close I am to the issue?
Okay.
Wait, what did you say, Shuki?
About what?
One of your daughters what?
Operating drones.
Oh, okay.
I know what I'm talking about. First stand, not second.
So what's your point? They wanted people to die to be able to do something. That's the idea.
October 7 was planned in a different way, according to the people who betrayed Israel. The plan was only to Kitover to be taking over.
For what? For then have an excuse to.
Or to kick Bibi out of office. That was the plan. You and clear, because they couldn't defeat him in the election and they couldn't defeat him in the court.
Okay.
So it was that's prior to October 7. Because of the judicial reform.
Shuki, someone sent me a video of that. Like what happened that day, and I don't want to describe which one, but I got very sick. I was crying, and it was horrible. It was really horrible. Like, I cried a lot.
What do you have? You have the 41 minute of the video, or which video you have?
I don't have it anymore, but
Well, if you want, you can contact me and I can send it.
no, please don't.
If you
No, I don't want to. I don't want to see.
Alright. But yeah, I have one of the motorhome room there.
I want to see it.
نه نمیخوای ببینی خاطر اینکه واقعا من مریض شدم حالم بد شد.
Okay. Can you send it to me?
I don't know if it's gonna go through here. But I'm gonna try out on it.
How would describe it?
I was traumatized by it. Why you want me to
I'm
describe
just
it?
kidding. Just kidding.
Hi, Marshall.
How how's it going?
So I
Hi, Kruger Deck. Did you want to ask a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So you guys believe Allah is a Zionist?
Do you believe Allah is a Zionist?
No.
What do you believe in Allah?
It must be that.
Why must he be a Zionist?
Because they made a deal with the Jews of Yathrib or Hamid to take over. That's why.
He ran away?
I guess he couldn't handle it.
That was quick.
That was all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Eugene. Good night. I don't know how they don't get it. Like, Allah has always been on the side of Bani Israel. Bani Israel, mentioned 47 times in the Holy Quran. Read your religious book one time, front to back, and then come back and talk.
Welcome, Jasur. How are you tonight?
I'm good for you, guys.
Good. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Afghanistan, but I live in the USA.
Ah,
سلامتی کامل به سر میبری.
What is your topic, actually?
everything.
Oh, do you have a song for Allah?
What?
Where in America do you
Play it.
live?
Hit the link.
California.
Oh, that's great.
Listen, I have a question. Why do Afghanis are supporting Jamhuriya Islami IRGC? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay? No, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you? We don't even get citizenship in Iran. You don't get a passport, no nothing.
And you support those motherfuckers. What's wrong with you? I just have a quick question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
You're from California, right? What part of Cali?
Okay,
You know where Compton is? You know where Compton is? Look it up. Homeboy.
no, that's the
Where you
part
from?
this
Oakley.
I'm not gonna say
Smoking.
anything about. Okay, hold on.
خیلی کسخوری.
You say I'm supporting Jamhuriya Islami? How did you know?
Because you're Afghan, bro.
Okay, who said all Afghans support?
Okay, so if you're not okay, then tell me. My bad. I'm wrong. Do you not?
And then why you judge me?
No, homeboy, listen.
I'm not sure.
I may be wrong. Do you support them or not? That's it. Period.
No, I'm not supporting. I'm not supporting.
It's a yes or no question, homeboy. Baby, listen, dog.
I'm not supporting anyone.
What the fuck, man? Can somebody talk to this?
گفتن don't support them. Okay. Azizam. Okay.
I'm not supporting anyone.
Okay.
Well, you guys rejected me.
We believe you. You know what? We believe
Are you gay? Hold on, are you gay?
It doesn't matter.
Are you goat fucker?
No, that's a matter.
No, you're not goat fucker. You donkey fucker.
As long as I'm human, I'm talking with you. I have the right to
Are
talk.
you a human?
I don't know. What
You don't know you human or not?
Okay, guys.
guys are heroes. You guys are living in America, but you guys are nasty. You know what I mean?
You are a faggot.
No, you guys are nasty.
You are a faggot.
Gays are
We've
you.
been
You know, I'm straight.
to
It's okay, by the way, look at me.
listen.
I'm straight. I'm not gay, but you guys should be polite because United States, America, they give you shields. You guys are coming as a refugee and you have to be polite.
Wait, I'm a refugee? I was born here.
Apparently, we're all regular freedoms.
So I was born in New York.
And now you guys are having freedom.
Listen, y'all so
I don't understand you, Pastor.
Your name is Sansu, not Yasu.
Sansu.
Sansu.
Some people come with you.
Censor. He's gonna talk.
What is your name? Jasur? Jasur?
Jasur, what is your beeper number, please? Put it in the chat.
Sorry?
Your beeper number.
Paper number?
Beeper, yes, your pager number.
Page number?
Yes, your pager.
Yeah, no, that's
I want to share that, bro. Because you're about to get
You have
Don't worry.
Close to the nuts.
Yeah. Just put the number in the chat and then put it back.
It sounds like TTP.
Bro!
Did I say something funny?
Kaboom!
One,
ببین اشتباهی بود که من به تو سلام کردم و تو جواب ندادی درست. اگه جواب درست میدادی یعنی موضوع این نبود. فهمیدی؟
No, that's not good. You guys should be.
Listen, she told you satisfied.
Jasur تو فارسی بلدی؟ جاکش.
No, actually, unfortunately, I didn't.
نگفتم کونی.
Then what is his bio then?
He's not Persian. What are y'all talking about?
Torchy can حتی torchy can be. جاکش اگه فارسی بلد نیستی گم شو برو بیرون.
من فارسی بلدم اما نمیخوام صحبت بکنم.
چرا نمیخوای صحبت کنی؟ چرا؟
He's in America.
He's a
Speak English.
Well, that's your problem then. If you don't, why don't you want to speak in Farsi?
That's your problem.
جاسور من بلد نیستم. گوش کن. ببین تو چقدر فارسی بلدی؟ یه چیز بگو بچه کجا ایرانی؟ همینو بگو من. سریع 1 2 3 بچه کجا ایرانی؟ 1 2 3 کجا تهران؟ از کجا افغانستانی؟ جاکش همون گفتم اصلا افغانستانی افغانی دیگه کونگلابی من شما رو بزرگتون کردم افغانی هستی it's okay it's all good bro it's okay that you're Afghani bro it's all good man we accept you I understand that IRGC hasn't treated you like they fucking treated you like a piece of shit but on behalf of Iranians I said I'm sorry that we've treated you that way. No, you shut the fuck up.
No, you should shut up. Shut off your mouth.
You're very stupid because the Islamic Republic of Iran doesn't give you citizenship. It doesn't give you passport. You are a second-class citizen. And still, you will come up on here and try to derail and to jockish the conversation. We know you. Okay?
Just so you know, you're right, you're not stupid. Only if you're gonna get better, you're gonna be stupid. Right now, you're way below stupidity.
Okay, but I feel you guys.
After bullshit, don't tell me but.
No,
No, but I taught you guys.
But I said don't say bad because after bad come bullying.
Who fucking asked you? What are you? What you talking about?
ببین جاسوس یا میای بالا یا میای بالا میگی سلام وقتی که بهت میگه سلام میگی سلام
No, I'm not interested. No, I'm not interested to respond Arabic. In fact,
How are you saying Arabic? When you said salam or Arabic, لعنته کی اصلا fucking
I'm
بالا
gonna respectfully respond in English.
Hold on, so he's not even proud of being an Afghan. Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying when you want to speak in English.
Why would you be Afghan, like being Afghan? Being Afghan means you're from a country to do.
Then why are you speaking in Okay, I'm going to give him a second chance. Okay, I'm going to give you a second. We're going to.
You can call me Chisur. I'm not Josus. Where's the meaning?
درود بر شما جاسور. Are you going to respond? Why do you say hello? What is wrong with you?
Hello.
You come up on stage, people tell you hello, you don't say hello back.
They think you think all of that's stupid, unrespectful.
No.
You know what I mean? That's why I came up.
Listen, disrespectful is the fact that you come up on stage, people tell you hello, you don't say nothing back. That is
I said
disrespectful.
hello. I said
No, you didn't. I said hi, and then I greeted you. I greeted you, and you ignored me.
Dolph? You piece of shit, Dolph. I said, how are you? How's it going?
No, you didn't.
Hey, Papa, say that. ببین چون گشاده پسنده
Why are you gonna make peace here? Someone a piece of shit.
What's up,
What's
Jeff?
going on with you?
JLo's here.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. You're the one calling women a piece of shit. Wow, are you very angry today?
You guys are a piece of shit. You guys are immigrants. You guys are a piece of shit. You go fucking get your ass and go back to the
Afghani should be chill, man. You have opium. Opium should make you chill. Why are you so angry?
Because he's in California, he cannot smoke opium over there.
Oh, I see.
Wait, I should go back to my country. Is that what you said?
Yes, you're
Which country should I go back to?
So if that's the case, then you also should go back to your country then, right? Because you're not from the US either.
fucking motherfucker piece of shit in our country.
Which country?
Which country?
I don't want to go to Afghanistan. I'm good.
That's one.
I'm not going to Afghanistan. You're safe.
You're so loud and I don't hear you. That's the problem.
He's talking from the bathroom. How you want to hear it? Put it in there while the toilet.
They don't have insulation in the bathrooms.
Gator, come out of the mosquito.
No.
Hey, nowadays the bathrooms are better. What year do you live in? Do you live in like 2000? No.
Someone needs a Bachabazi.
Bachabazi. Oh, Bachabazi. Mr. Jeff said it. Okay, Miss Jasur, Bachabazi. Do you know what that is?
I don't know what does that fucking mean.
Okay, listen, I am a hero and I save people from other fucking, like, ridiculation. So, Jasur, I'm going to give you one last chance before I kick you out of this fucking room. I'm going to give you one last chance. Someone said hello to you. Are you going to respond hello back, yes or no?
That's not my business to know who the hell are you. I don't care who the hell are you.
Did you listen to what she said? She asked you if you were going to greet if someone greet you.
I'll agree, but you guys need to drink some cold water.
Well, we did. I asked you how are you, and then you ignored me. You were the one who started it. I'm not cursing at you.
I don't know how.
I was being friendly to you. I was being friendly.
You call me with
I don't know why you have to curse.
And someone tells you hello, and you don't respond. We know who you are. You say you're
to cuss at you, okay? But that is disrespectful.
It looked like a Hezbollah fucking law.
So in America, when somebody says hello, we say hello. It's called manners. If you don't like America, get out. Go home.
How to
Yes.
treat people in
Yes,
America?
you didn't say hello to anybody.
You motherfucker, people.
Let's just tell them how you treat people. Let's just tell them how you treat people in Afghanistan. When people in Afghanistan tell you hello, you tell them hello back. The Hazaras do that. The Pashtuns do it. They're very friendly to sort of.
Teach me how to treat people.
When you see a young bunch of Aussie,
How do you
can you shut the fuck up?
Jeff, what was the name of the movie Kiterunner?
My name is not
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, sir, how
Yeah,
are you?
so that's the name.
My name is
Kiterunner, right? Can somebody look up Kiterunner?
I have the book. What do you want me to look up in
The
the book?
book. The Bachabazi part.
Okay. Give me like a
The
couple.
Bachabazi part is that the younger boys. I'm talking. Can you please be quiet for a second?
Can you mute him?
Can you mute him for a second, please? So young boys dance for the men from Taliban. I think that's what it was, right?
Yes.
Listen, it's common courtesy. You come up on a stage, someone tells you hello, how are you, as Habatzat, and you don't respond to the hello, how are you, and then you're with a PTR of a guy with only his eyes visible, like a fucking Hezbollah fucking terrorist PTR. You need to shut the fuck up.
So you guys tolerate this guy and you don't tolerate me.
Listen, you can't count any of you.
No, I'm so funny when Will gets angry and then she starts screaming. Okay, we have another one. Hi, Keon.
That's my son's name.
Aw. Not really.
If you hear the one that was in the bathroom, get out of the bathroom if you want us to hear you.
Actually, I just need to get closer on the mic.
I'm sitting on my bed actually, I don't know.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we can hear you perfectly.
Alright, cool. So, I live in Iran and, I've been following his news in the last few days and there's really this fucking loser video has us talking about Iran and the Iranian people is making people actually hate Donald Trump and all his crew and it's not gonna go well.
Can we maybe separate a little bit here?
Nobody gives a shit what you think.
Also nobody cares about your dirty mouth either, so
Take me here for like 2 minutes, and then we can return to normal programming. Thank you, boy. I appreciate it. What part of Iran are you from? As long as you can say it and be safe. I like history. Me and history is fascinating. What part of Iran are you from?
I'm living in Shiraz. It's a famous city.
I know where Shiraz is. That's really cool, man. How long has your family been there? Like 500-600 years, couple of thousand years? Do you guys like trace your descendancy back a really long way? Did you move?
Yeah. Well, my family goes back to the Sassanids. I don't know if it's.
I know who the Sassanids are. I'm familiar enough with their
Yeah,
history.
we all. Okay, and
Okay, so here's the question for you. Can we separate between what people who work for and approve of the regime? Okay, I'll be polite. Can we separate what people think of the Ayatollah and his government from those that disapprove of the Ayatollah and his government? Is there a way for you to do that in your head? Can you separate the two?
Can I separate between the people who are
Between those that are supportive, between those that are supportive of the regime and those that are not. Because if you can, there's a follow-up question.
in what aspect? I mean, the question.
Politically. So I'm asking you. I'm asking you politically. Can you separate between those that disapprove and those that approve?
Yeah, they want to overthrow the regime, the Iranian people.
Okay. Like I said, I only have like 30 seconds left. So like, let me get this out. When you find that people are disapproving of Donald Trump, do you find that they're disapproving of him in both camps of the people that support and don't support the regime? Or are you finding that people who support the regime dislike Donald Trump and those that don't support the regime do like Donald Trump? Which one are you finding as an Iranian yourself?
Before Donald Trump changes their policy, the people that wanted the regime to go, they were for him. And now, after we have experienced that Trump and his cabinet, they're just a bunch of clowns and weak people, the Iranian people don't like them because they know they're not going to make any change. I mean, they're not going to help them as expected, you know? Just bombing.
So the irritation comes from a feeling of betrayal. For the folks that disapprove of the regime, you're saying they feel a bit betrayed by the American government.
Yes.
Okay. Now I will turn it back over to Glo. I've got my question answered. Glad we could start on a footing where we have a shared set of facts. Thank you, Glo.
See, my only question is if reincarnation was real, then you have to come back tomorrow as one of the NIRGC leaders. Which one would you be and why?
That's a good question.
If Trump led Netanyahu to kill Khamenei in the first strike, then the people came out and they could overthrow the regime. But since he didn't, and he said he wanted to negotiate, Khamenei was still living, he killed over 54,000 people as he himself said this, right? And he said they cannot take over because they're all in. We don't have many brave soldiers now because 54,000 is a huge amount of number of people, brave people. I mean, in every society, the number of the brave people is like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5% of the whole society. And now they got killed.
I mean, not that I don't have a lot of...
Because you stupid ass wanted to say, hey, I'm the great Trump, I negotiated. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. He's a winner. You know, he's not a winner.
I know who he is. I know who he is. I know his primary accounts. I recognize his voice.
Okay,
I recognize your voice.
Okay,
He is someone else. I know you, and I have you in my friends. And you're a lying piece of shit.
He doesn't have the balls to come finish the job. So fuck him, okay? He doesn't have the balls to, and he got our people killed for nothing because he's stupid ass wanted to.
Don't say you're
stupid ass.
Stupid
ass wanted to say, hey, I'm better than Netanyahu. I'm the greatest president of all time. You know, I'm the best. I'm a super fucking human being. I'm Superman. You know, that's me, Donald fucking Trump. You know, because of his fucking ego and his stupid thoughts. You know.
Are you mad because, like, you felt like Trump abandoned you guys after...
No, I'm mad because he didn't fuck Netanyahu. He didn't let Netanyahu to fuck Khamenei in his first attack. He let him live. Khamenei killed over 54,000 people. The people that were expected on the ground, and they could overthrow the regime. And now that they're gone and they're dead, this piece of shit wants to have a deal like the Islamic regime.
know that this guy is not gonna attack, so they're gonna play with him until his term is over 3 years, and they're just gonna come back to their nuclear, policies and helping Hamas and Hezbollah. You know, he fucked it up for everybody because he's a fucking stupid loser.
I'm just curious, when it came to Iran in January, do you think that he was the one that had the intelligence operatives that were living there, or do you think it was in other countries? And even when
I don't get your question. What?
Sure. I can't remember. You had a foreign country, it's Israel. Yeah. With a bunch of operatives that were there, and then you have Pahlavi, which he was working with Israel.
Okay.
They ended up propping up, this I guess you could say revolt. America at the time, they did not have the ability to respond at that time because they literally moved. It took about a month or so, but they moved their carrier groups into the region, and then they could attack, and they did attack.
But we didn't need that. If Khamenei were gone, the people would come out anyways. Okay, the 54,000 that are right now dead, and they could overthrow the regime easily. But he let him live. Okay, he killed our people.
I think you're speculating. You think that the IRGC?
Yeah, they would have, but not emotional shock, and they were not like this. They would not be this fierce. You know what I mean? And motivated to kill the people, because at that time, Khamenei lived when the people came out on the streets. Okay.
The thing that I'm hearing.
Oh my God.
He's mad that President Trump didn't let Netanyahu do his thing.
Yeah. This is what I heard too. We agree on.
Okay, see.
So anyways, back to the conversation. We all agreed on that point. So we can look at what Iran has, or the IRGC has done since the Ayatollah was killed. They've lashed out entirely. I don't know that they would necessarily be any less above trying to quash a rebellion in a brutal fashion like they did in January. I think, in fact, they might have even gone further.
Because high-ranking officers are responsible for killing the people on the streets. Were also killed in the second attack, but Israel had the plan to kill them also alongside the family. Okay, so they could organize. Those people that they have right now and they had before to kill the people. The people would have had a great chances. They could not get that easily, but he will get. He gave them time after the 12-day war.
Okay, but he's dead now. Why can't they?
Yeah, because the people are there. 54,000 people. Before you I think I told this to the people. Not many people in every society are brave. Especially when you go on the streets and the regime thoughts are already there with automatic machines gun to put you down. Okay, now they're dead, and it's just a small amount of percentage of every society there is this brave. And most of them are dead right now, okay? And you need decades and years for the new generation of brave people to grow up and come on the streets. And I think the regime guaranteed, to stay for the next 10 or maybe 20 years. And Trump ruined us for everybody, even for himself. Look how big he is in this shit right now. The Strait of Hormuz and the Islamic regime. And he's so fucking stupid. He's telling the people every day on the news, we're not planning to have boots on the ground. We're not going to have a big military operation. Even if you don't want to do it, you shouldn't tell them. Because when you tell them, they're 100% sure that you're just going to strike and they don't give a fuck. And they're just going to continue. You should use the benefit of the doubt. You should keep them guessing and not tell them that you're not going to attack. Now they've so
no fucking bread and say, okay, I'm insecure. They're not gonna have a big military operation. We're just gonna play with them. I mean, he's not fucking stupid. Even if you don't want to attack, don't chat to them. I mean, who is giving this guy?
I don't think it makes them stupid. The thing is, though, is even Iran realizes it's for us to send any troops into Iran.
Yeah, but
When he says that, he's basically trying to.
what he's saying. He's saying just
Oh,
say that.
look.
He is fucking saying just say that if you're not going to lie. He's saying don't lie about it. Just say that you're not going to do that.
No, you don't need. Once again, you're moderating the.
We should not have treated the Iranian public the way we did the Kurdish Ahmed Chalabi. We betrayed, the Americans did. We betrayed Ahmed Chalabi 3 separate times. So you're right to ask for honesty. The honest answer is that aside from reprisals by the Americans, hold on a second, I'm getting an echo, man. Aside from the reprisals, it was not only impractical, but unpopular for the American public perceived it this way, to get into a war. Now, a couple of things. Donald Trump, as I understand it, believed once the bombing started, the regime would collapse, despite the fact that the United States has wargamed this out for about 30 or 40 years. And every time we wargame it out, we either lose directly or we come to a stalemate. The way we won in a wargame simulation was to assume 75% of Iranian military equipment was inoperable, that it just didn't work. So Donald Trump is not known for being the most honest person in the entire world. So you're getting an American, a Texan here, telling you that it's impractical, and that as an American, I'm sorry that you got treated like Ahmed Chalabi. It was wrong. But unfortunately, we have a president who doesn't commit like that. Not to mention, as Pepe said, it would be extremely unpopular. And to do it, to invade Iran, would take all active duty U.S. military personnel, about 1.5 million to 1,750,000 troops at a minimum, to invade, take out the Ayatollah. I'm almost done, and then you got here, and just give me a second. And we would have to take all active duty combat personnel all around the world and transfer them to. So you're right. You and your friends are right to be mad that we overpromised and underdelivered. But that is never like Pepe said, that's just sort of the lay of the ground. Right? We should have been honest.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying that.
But what I'm trying to say is something else. Even if he doesn't do attack and he doesn't plan to attack, okay, you shouldn't tell the Islamic regime that we're not going to have a military operation, okay? Because that puts him in a position that say, okay, we're 100% sure they're not going to attack. I mean, there's all.
Do you even talk when somebody's fucking speaking? We hear echo. God damn it.
Okay, shut up, bitch. I'm not that right. Don't fucking correct me.
Please.
I never bossed you.
Please. Okay? So the thing is that even if you don't want to do it, by telling them to the regime, you make them more, brave to stay where they are, because if you don't tell them, they might think, okay, if we do this, they might attack us, So by telling them and put them in a secure position, they're just gonna ignore it. They're gonna do whatever they want to. Okay?
No, that's not. No, that's not. Okay, seriously, Glow, don't fucking dude. Like, why are you muting people? I don't need you. Like, literally.
Owner of this fucking room. There's no interruptions, PP. And you keep interrupting and unmuting when you hear an echo.
Okay, so that's fine. But I'm gonna start doing it to you now if you really want to go this lane. Because I can be a fucking terrorist.
I can be very. So shut the fuck up.
So shut the fuck up. So, okay, go ahead. He was making us. I don't even remember what I was gonna say now, but this bitch ended up interrupting me again.
Okay, guys, please.
Shut the fuck up and do not tell the dog.
Shut up, Chucky. Suck a fucking dick. Sit on the cactus.
Now let's see who sit on the cactus, you motherfucking cunt.
Okay.
Well, that was right.
Listen, guys, I want to say something before we move on. Pepe is very disruptive and very disrespectful. Do not mod him. Any mod in this room, do not fucking mod him again. He's disruptive. I've gotten back channels from professional moderators on Clubhouse saying he's going to continue his disrespectful behavior, calling me names. The rules of this house are no interruptions, no slurs, no direct attacks. He's done every single one of them. He's demodded permanently, and I will make sure that he will be demodded permanently. Go ahead.
So by telling the Islamic regime, we're not gonna have a big military operation, we're not gonna attack you, it's just gonna be bombing you. So they don't give a shit. They've already told us, they said to us on our national TV, 100 years ago, you don't have electricity, you use candles. So if it comes to the point that we lose, our power plants use candles, you know? So they have made themselves ready to use candles. So that they don't give a shit if Donald Trump, bombs all the power plants and bridges. Whoever that is consulting this guy, giving him tips about how to go against this Iranian regime, is giving him either false information or they're working with the regime to give him wrong information so he goes the wrong path. Okay? Either of these might be true. Okay? And the Islamic regime is not 100% sure it's not going to have a big military operation. So they're just going to continue with whatever they have, and they don't care. See, they bombed the Syrians, and they're planning to also what they're saying on the TV to kill Netanyahu and Trump, and to also eliminate all of the American bases in the region. So now they're on the offensive. They're not on the defensive. And bombing the bridges is not going to solve this problem. Now, Donald Trump has brought it to the point that the only thing that is going to help is the big military operation of boots on the ground. Anything else would be useless. Losing money and wasting time. And he has only got less than 2 years. Okay? So he's not going to go towards us and America.
You said what a nuclear submarine captain from the Cold War said. There's this dude I know, his name's Captain Hansen. Hansen commanded an Ohio-class ballistic missile submarine, one part of the nuclear triad. And he said essentially that if the president was unwilling to do a couple of things, explain his rationale to the American public, go to Congress and get a declaration of war, and have public support, short of that, then it was not worth anything more than a couple weeks worth of reprisals, right? Raiding essentially. And his point was there's no really end game in sight. The Iranians have some strategic leverage and we have some tactical leverage. The strategic leverage is being able to close the Hormuz Strait. It's also being the power in the region, and it is being able to be asymmetric. $50,000 drones against $1 million missiles. And as a consequence, the captain thought that anything short of putting boots on the ground really would not solve the problem. The issue is that American policymakers, in my lifetime, I'm 35, increasingly see the military as a tool for policy making or policy statements. So instead of the military fighting and winning wars, it's being used by politicians to prove points. And what it does is in countries we try to liberate, like I said about Ahmed Chalabi, we end up betraying them because the American public simply doesn't have the patience or the stomach for it. And it ends up being a place where the Iranian public thinks they're going to get freed, hopefully, and rightfully so, the regime is terrible. But it comes to a place where the captain believed, without going onto a war footing, without making the American public sacrifice, without making the American public think and support this. Short of that, the only thing we can do is launch missiles. I'll end with this. My dad had a joke about Osama bin Laden years ago that we were firing $10 million missiles at $10 tents. So the Iranians have that strategic leverage. And this comes from former Defense Secretary and former four-star Marine General Jim Mattis, or as he was called, the Warrior Monk. And so the Iranians have an upper hand in that way. So that's what he said, essentially what you said, just I put a little bit more detail to it. Right? So
what was the name of this captain again? What was the name of this captain?
Anson. A-N.
But Marshall, U.S. has also reverse engineered what IRGC did, and they made the cheaper ones, and they did the.
Oh no, I'm not saying we haven't reverse engineered it, but part of having the strategic upper hand, as Jim Mattis argued, was number one being the power in the region. So the United States has to project power; it's not just there, right? Despite our big and that without public support, you really wouldn't be able to do much. The example I have in my head comes from a book called Ghost Wars by Steve Cole, and it's about Afghanistan and the bombing. One of the things he says about the first pieces of American bombing was that they were inaccurate and ended up killing innocent people. So you can't win a war from the air, right? It's just impossible. I wanted to add a little bit more detail to what you're saying. Again, you and your friends who expected the Americans to come to your aid because we said we would, your irritation, as I would call it, is rightly deserved. I understand exactly where you're coming from. I can't. Yeah, dude, I'm not
disagreeing. Do his shit. Weaver does it, the whole thing. He stopped him, accommodate, live. You are people, and now we're helpless. We're helpless right now. He made us actually helpless with his useless intervention as his foolish talk. I don't know what it was.
I agree. What happened to the Persians was absolutely horrible. You had a revolution. The reality was that we were not in position to actually come and fight with you guys or protect you guys. And that is a reality. I think that is entirely fucked up. And I think when it comes to the Persian diaspora, this is where I kind of I'm not even going to go there and blame it on them because they wouldn't have known what would have happened, but yes, it was fucked up. Like we told them to go out the streets like a bunch of good little children, and they got fucking massacred and slaughtered. That sucks. And why do we do this? For our own sovereign interests, not out of the best interest of
not out of the sense of altruism.
Exactly.
We didn't do, as much as the veneer was free the Iranian people, the U.S. interests were way more at hand. Although I think you could probably argue that aside from a couple of weeks, this really has not served long-term U.S. strategic interest. But that's just...
No, it hasn't. Israel's been trying to get us to go to war with Iran for quite a while. Trump did it. But obviously, Israel they have an air munitions that largely we will supply that aid us in trying to topple Iran, but they don't, realistically, I mean, if they were to get into a war with Iran alone, I mean, that would mean that their neighbors would basically end up invading them. So they have to rely on basically the U.S. to do the heavy lifting, and it's really just Trump made such a why he did this the way he did is so it's I'm gobsmacked. I don't know what to think.
Like, what are you talking about? You're already in it. That's it. You're deep shit. Done. You're in it.
We're not deep. No, we're not deep shit. Israel might be.
Done. It is.
How are we done?
Listen.
What is
I'm
Rock
saying,
gonna do to
but
the
Don, I'm
United States
saying,
of America?
you started something, we better finish it. Otherwise, you're gonna look like a loser. Which America right now is in the most powerful time of the history that I remember has been. Listen, America wasn't respected when fucking Biden president. It wasn't. Everybody knows that. You can't deny it. Right now, everybody respects America. And listen, people want to be a part of it because they want to flourish. They want to be successful.
Okay, but I'm not anti-Israel.
I didn't say that.
I mean, a lot of the
Did I say
American
that?
Muslims.
Did I say that?
Okay, repeat what you said again.
I forgot it.
Okay, so why won't you repeat it? Just repeat it.
No, I mean, like, it came from the boss. That's it.
It is safe because even when you
No, you get a baggage like Chucky, and you get a baggage to sit on cactus, for fun, and then he just literally, he's a foul-mouthed, belligerent retard. He runs his fucking mouth. People put up. I used to think you were a likable guy, but you just don't know your big fucking mouth. And if you ever wanted to meet me something, I can shut your fucking mouth for you with one fucking fist.
Why are you so angry?
Here's the thing now. Your big mouth. Hold on. Shut your fucking mouth.
5 minutes of the cactus, baby.
Why are you so angry?
Amazing. I love all of these tough guys online. It's so.
All right, guys. Let's hear what PP has.
Shut your mouth. Yeah. So. And by the way, what did you say? You ended up kicking me to the audience. You said, I will never be a mod on the stage again. But you literally do the same thing. You try to moderate me. I don't moderate Shuki. I don't moderate you. I don't moderate anybody because it's not my fucking space. I think you don't have the etiquette to realize when you're made a mod in other people's rooms, you don't mod them. You don't do that.
What do you have to say?
You talk to the people who own the space. But you were moderating. No, you were moderating, you dumb whore. You literally, it's not your space to do that.
Nothing valuable. Nothing. Bye.
Zoe, you're not gonna talk like that to a lady. No.
Oh, it was you, Shuki? Thank you, baby.
Yes.
Anyway, nothing valuable added to the stage. Guys that back channeled me about PP, could you speak up right now because I need proof that I am not the only one. People don't believe me. I need proof that I am not the only one that thinks that PP adds nothing valuable to this conversation because a lot of people think that I'm lying. Please come up to the stage. Give your thumbs up right
No
now.
lying, and it's just okay because that's the only place that listening to it.
I didn't say anything back channel, but I
It's just
agree.
listen, the room rules are very obvious, okay? No attacks on others, no slurs, no disruptions on the stage. He disrupts people when they're talking. He has an open mic, he has background noises. We can't hear the other people talking. So he disrupts every single room of this stage. The rules are made by Bren, okay? Bren would have kicked him out already. I'm not even that bad. It's just because I'm a woman, he calls me a whore, a bitch, everything in the book he calls me. Every name in the book he cusses me the fuck out because I'm a woman. But if I was Bren, okay, he wouldn't dare to say any of that shit, the midget cocaine whore. Okay, you're a fucking midget. You sound like a midget on cocaine, you little bitch. Marshall, what do you think
With
about
a
that?
tiny dick, don't forget.
And don't be pussies. Speak up now, please.
You know my opinion. I don't need to express it more than that. And who want my statement, gonna have the statement.
Marshall, are you going to say anything or?
I didn't hear. My volume was down. I'm sorry. What happened?
What do you think? You back channeled me about Pepe being a mod. Can you please elaborate? Because people don't believe me when I tell
All I said was he was being disruptive, which sometimes he has a tendency to do.
Exactly.
I don't mean that as a thing. I would compare it to when I get on a tear. When I get on a tear, I'm extremely disruptive too. And that's all I meant by it.
But didn't you say to me, I'm reading from the back channel you wrote to me, Marshall.
I will talk to Brian and Rafi about it. I will mention that.
Okay.
But just for further notice, when I send stuff in the back channel, it's supposed to be private. Just for future
I'm going
reference.
to read it up loud, but I
know. I'm not mad. I'm just saying for future reference.
As a woman, Marshall, every time I get cussed at, and when I do things that Bren does, nobody tells Bren he's a bitch or a whore. But every time I moderate, they tell me I'm a bitch or a whore.
Well, that's not right, dude. Nobody should call you a bitch. Nobody should call you a whore. That's wrong.
Well, then you should speak your mind. You should speak your mind. Loud and clear, not just in the back channel.
Hey,
Sorry,
Marshall.
I don't think it's fair. You told me I should remove him as a mod to the audience because
Yes, I
it's going to
did,
be
because he was being disruptive in the same way that he has removed me from being a mod for being disruptive.
And it's not just you. It's normal. It's multiple people. Okay, I'm not gonna name everyone, but multiple people back channeled me and told me this about Pepe. And that's
Look,
that.
man, like I said, when he gets on a tear, just like I do, he can become disruptive. I'm not making a character judgment about it.
No, it's the rules of the fucking stage. One more time. Okay, welcome to the war room. Everyone is welcome on stage. No attacks on others. No slurs. No disruptions of the stage. One mic policy. He disrupted every single one of them. And that's that. Please continue the conversation. I'm sorry, but as a woman, I have to every time explain myself.
You don't. That's why you have fingers. Just remove him and that's it. That's the one thing that you don't have to explain yourself. Hey everyone. It's good to
Man, Florida tickets are expensive.
Tickets were expensive, sorry.
Florida, where I live. Tickets to what? Getting pulled over. Oh. The funniest citation ever. I ran a stop sign. Oh. Gotta not do that, man. Well, I don't even remember that I did. I was drunk. What do you want? Don't say too much more. You just make it worse. I mean, you didn't notice I was drunk. No, wait, it's like not the justification being like I was at a DW. A DUI. Oh my gosh. Was you really drunk? I did it for the comedy. Well, I will say this, y'all. Today's been a day on Clubhouse. Yeah, because I was very passionate in a room earlier, so I get it. I'm like, I get Pepe's passion, you know. But it's like you gotta follow the rules, so I get them too.
I don't think you get Pepe's passion.
I do, because I'm very passionate too, and I get feisty, you know. But I also don't. I'm not in love with the idea of just the super attacks on people unless they're warranted. So obviously.
Yeah, if she really was a whore, that would be different.
Oh God. Sure, Joe. Sure. That'd be different.
Yeah. Then we have to protect.
I mean, come on. I know that I am not unfair, okay? And I see the reactions I get from people. I know I'm not in the wrong here. Every single rule, I'm a paralegal. Every single rule of this stage made by Brennan Rafi has been violated by him. So I
We
know
need to fill out the forms in duplicate, maybe triplicate.
fill in the forms and just, put him behind bars. Get over with it.
Off with his head.
Off with his head.
He's such a little bitch.
Yes.
Yikes.
Yes, listen, I was good with him in the beginning, and he literally, anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about something else. The Canada wildfires, guys. It seems that, let me bring it up again. We are holding, okay, so the United States president said, we are holding Canada responsible for the fact that they are not properly maintaining their forests and bush terrain. And the United States is being unnecessarily invaded by filthy, polluted, and unhealthy air, the quality of which is dangerous and totally unacceptable. I will call the Prime Minister during the day to find out what they are doing, what they are going to do about it. The cost is incalculable to this exact result. This is willful negligence and becoming a yearly occurrence, costing the United States billions of dollars, which cost of this pollution must of necessity be added to the tariff. Do you feel that the air is polluted?
I blame it on Trump.
You can't really blame it on Trump. Come on. You can't blame this on Trump. I mean, he's the one ringing the bell, right?
Oh my gosh. Well, wildfires is great. But listen, this is the reason though, but seriously, this is the reason that I get frustrated with a lot of, Casey, I get frustrated with a lot of, like Trump's rhetoric and stuff and conservatives in general, because I'm just like, climate change is real. Like, this idea that climate change, global warming, is like sort of, fantasy is really harmful. Like, we're fucking we can't curse, but like we're really destroying, the environment at rapid rates, and especially with all this AI coming and all these like AI sensors and stuff that they're talking about building, and Elon Musk and it, like there is just constant destroying of the earth, and it seems to be profit over, consideration. And listen, I'm not a tree hugger. But we have to understand that the earth is the most valuable resource. If we don't have the earth, what are we gonna do? Are we all gonna hop on Elon's plane and go to the moon or something? If we gotta
go to Mars on a one-way ticket.
Better pay for that shit.
So I agree with you. I think this is just me. I think one of the biggest mistakes the climate movement has made, and I think it's made this mistake because it's usually city-centered, is to not grab on to conservation organizations aside from the Sierra Club. Your most interested people in conservationism are farmers, ranchers, and hunters. Farmers and ranchers thrive off of the land and the environment. Hunters use the environment. And by not aligning themselves with it, it's helped create this schism where if you say anything about the climate changing, on the Republican side, you're a whack job. And if you say nothing about the climate changing on the liberal side, you're a whack job. Also, one of the most helpful steps we could take, 2 steps actually. One is to plant mangroves along the coast to prevent soil erosion. And the second is on the continental shelf in the Gulf of Mexico, grow seaweed, because 2 out of every 3 breaths we take come from the ocean. Both of those would help improve the environment. But like I said, I think that's the biggest mistake the climate movement has made, to try not to ally with these people. Not saying farmers, ranchers, and hunters have always been particularly receptive to the climate movement, other than conservation. But I've always felt like if it was couched in the terms of conservation, that you got a lot more people on the right who would be interested.
That's so interesting. Seaweed, huh?
About India, went to the fucking Persian Gulf.
A lot of, like, it's ever so like it's fake. There's some joy that it's not going warmer, it will be colder in the end. And this is high, like the maximum temperature, we come like, now I heard like in USA, it was like crazy, like highest temperature that was ever in some regions. Yeah, it's true, like, in this opposite, like, the coldest, and the wind in the Russia, the same, it's like go to, the lowest temperature that ever was. If you understand what I mean, I don't know, maybe I explained not good, but Greta Thunberg is a shitty bitch.
She's a fake activist for sure. Because if she was a real activist, she would be talking about the pollution going on in India, in Iran, with dumping the freaking oil because they can't like do anything with the oil and they need to be pumping it out of the source, because if they don't, the source will dry up. They pump it out and they dump it into the Persian Gulf. I don't know if you guys realize how bad it is for the environment to be dumping oil into the international waters. It's really bad, and she hasn't said anything. Nothing.
Yeah. There's just like millions of rubbish, like in all the ocean. The ocean is part of our life, so nobody understand the problems. I think still it's like all movement, not like real problems.
The thing is, I really don't think that they care. Like all of these, the people making these decisions for like, billionaires and stuff. Like I really don't think that they care because they've already had. Like, did y'all hear about? I think it's Zuckerberg or something. They're like building bunkers on islands and shit. Like,
bunkers have gone up, become much more popular, and not just in the survivalist community.
So I think that they're already preparing. Like, hey, if it all goes to hell, like we're good. But y'all have to figure it out. But I like the seaweed. Plus, wait, you eat seaweed too?
Yes, you can.
Yes, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
I got that from a guy named Aaron. I can't remember his last name, but he does climate work for a living, and he was the one that suggested it to me.
This is important stuff.
You can get it at the Japanese restaurants. I think it's pretty good.
we won't be having any seaweed left if we go on like this. Something drastically needs to change in the region of the Middle East, or it's going to end disastrous. The plankton, the seaweed, it's going to be gone.
KC.
Not fun, BJ. It's
No, KC's PTR.
KC.
No, just do it.
Oh.
KC too. No, you're right. It's a serious issue.
Serious thing.
And the oil is so. I'm like, that's what's so crazy is like, with all of the innovation and the technology and the advances and all of that, and it's like, come on, guys, like, let's just. I'm like, just a baseline of consideration, because we only get one Earth. It's like, we keep messing it up. Like, what are we gonna do? And then they're telling people. That's why I get annoyed when people are just like, oh yeah, just be popping out babies. Don't have any money. We're gonna mess up the Earth. But keep popping out these kids. Like,
No, but other way, like there's a really vision that we need to find some other Earth somewhere else, and we can do it for a while. But like maybe one day we'll come to this, that we'll find solution to continue not only on the Earth. Like it's great vision.
Well, the Earth will be here. The Earth will be here. Human beings we could end up killing off a lot of ourselves, but between 900 and 800,000 years ago, for about 120,000 years, there's only 8,000 human beings. We almost completely died off, like our ancestors of humans, Heidelbergensis. There's only about 1,000 of them that ended up living for 100,000 years. Like, if these 1,000 hominids died, human beings wouldn't be around. And then around 70,000 years in the Philippines, it's a Mount Tubo eruption, and something like, I don't know, what was it, maybe 10,000 individuals ended up surviving, so hit it completely a bunch of times throughout history. But the Earth will remain.
But also maybe like we need to save another human their knowledge. That's why we go to the digital. We put everything that we know from our mind. We put inside their internet. And this is part of like a knowledge that can grow without us after. Maybe, who knows?
Are you familiar with recursive self-improvement?
What once again?
Three or four of the largest AI companies and one in China, they're developing a recursive self-improvement. So they're making basically like machines that can create their own code, that make stronger machines, that are writing their own code to remain stronger.
Like to create much stronger, like children after their children and their children, and this is continuing. This is the same, but this is like that we change direction now from biology to digital, and this is it's more stable. It's like it's more safely to do it. Like I said, like I like a genetic, that like we understand the problem. Probably we will not survive if we continue like this, like a human. So the best we will start to digitalization.
Yeah, it's a difficult topic for sure.
Yeah.
Dr. Ali G, welcome on stage.
I chop liver? You didn't welcome me on stage.
Oh, Brad,
What the fuck is that?
no, I love you.
Thank you.
You're not a fucking doctor. Get over it.
Listen, Jeff, shut the fuck up. I want to be welcome when I come on the stage.
Not just your
Brad,
mother
I
is
love
disappointed.
you. You know I love you.
I know you do. See, Jeff, you see?
I know you know.
Sometimes I wonder where that phrase came from, though. Like, what's wrong with chop? I mean, I've never had it, but that has to come from somewhere.
Are you jealous about me? You want to be modern?
Oh shit! Did I just lose that? That's a whole penis cactus. Is it supposed to be?
It's from the phrase. It's from Shuki's phrase. Go feed on a cactus.
If you don't like what I'm saying, you can sit on my cactus.
I love it. We love
I'm
you.
like, what? What is cactus?
That's not the trend anymore.
Sit on my cactus.
Guys, this is not a trend anymore. This is like 5-10 years ago. Like, you need to have real cactus is this.
Doctor, I don't know if you heard about it, but the most recent news is that Iran launched another ballistic missile towards a U.S. base in Saudi Arabia. Bahrain is also under attack from the Islamic Republic. This is the recent news. Also, a new wave of airstrikes on Ahvaz, Lab, Yazd, Bandar Abbas, and Resh.
Is that a new thing? Are we not expecting that every day? Like, it's
Every day, I know it's every day, but it's, yeah.
I'm just thinking about Elon Musk and like Trump, how they gonna manage this like a stock. So they just, okay, everyone's shocked they had a deal, and then all their stock is disappearing. Okay, another pump and dump. In 2 weeks, they're gonna have a new deal. They're gonna earn billions. Everyone is just looking at them. It's just my opinion. Like, I think this is pure economy. It's not about Iran. It's not about even America. It's all about like pumping and dumping and just send money. Maybe I'm biased, by the way. Glow.
Yes.
Do we still like Sina, or we don't like him anymore?
He's still under my protection.
Okay, no worries.
She was
Yes.
red.
No, I'm just checking before I attack you. I want to attack you.
Yeah. No, you can go ahead.
I don't think so. I don't think you can, Sina. You got nothing to say. But one thing I want you to say, Sina, say these 3 words, okay? Israel Chai. Can you say?
I'm Israel Chai. What the
Ya
hell?
Habibi. Ya Chizeli.
He's not the rabbit. Ishkan.
And to be honest, you sleep on it. Israel as an entity is all like Americans, Iranians, like other countries. They help Israel to be a nation. And we have like some Jewish people, they have money and they just controlling America or whatever. But we don't have any problem. Even Israeli, like, they have cousins in Palestine. What are you talking about?
That doesn't
آقا
exist.
بچه های فلسطینی
That doesn't
پسر اموهاشون اسرائیلی‌ان. اینا همشون شماهید که به تو آمریکا و اسرائیل یه چیز جداست.
English, please, doctor. You can speak English, doctor.
Yeah, talking English. Okay. Have you ever lived in Palestine or Lebanon, etc.?
One second.
I want to have something
They have family in Israel. They go to
Glow, I have something important. Glow, you just go ahead.
There's never been
such a thing as a Palestinian country.
You want to know something really important?
Doctor, have you ever lived
This guy,
Doctor,
actually Instagram account with 100,000 followers.
Did you go to Saturday?
Doctor, have you ever lived in Narnia? Narnia?
No, I have no idea where that is.
I have no idea. I have no idea where Palestine is.
Brett, this guy have 200,000 followers on Instagram. I know him, I swear to God.
I don't care.
I know this guy.
Back channel.
Me? Who?
I swear to God, I know this guy.
Sina, back channel me, Ishmael. Back channel.
Okay, I will send you his Instagram account. His voice, his fucking the way he talks, his accent is the same guy. Wait, let me send you the Instagram account. Yeah, he got 200,000 followers or something.
Ooh, babe.
He's talking about Doctor.
The Dr. Ali Yummy.
No.
Oh God, who are you?
Dr. will expose you.
No, I'm not that guy. I was thinking about like the other guy. I said, I can't be stopped for that.
Who are you?
Go ahead. I'm very educated, by the way. I'm very educated. Like the whole tech committee knows me.
Well, if you have Doctor,
Like opinion about politics, etc.
Doctor, I have a
I
question.
have like many Arabic friends, many of them, like thousands of them in different geography, etc. They have different ideas.
Doctor, can you speak English, please?
I'm here.
Doctor, speak English, please.
His name is Ashkan. His name is Ashkan.
Ashkan.
Yeah, Ashkan is that. Wallahi, his name is Ashkan is that.
Oh, Ashkan John.
Let me give it to you. Let me
Palestine,
send the link to you. Ashkan is that. 381,000 followers.
I know him.
This is him. I told you.
Oh my God.
Calm down. Who cares? Who cares if he has 1 million followers, not 500? Who cares if he is?
I'm not that famous. I'm a random guy, guys. I'm not that famous.
He's streaming. It's okay, Doctor. You're educated. Who was the king of Palestine historically? Go.
I don't give a shit who is the king of Palestine.
So then why the fuck did you ask about Palestine then, you idiot?
No, I said like the whole like community, they differentiate between things. Like,
Can you speak English, please? Can you speak English? I can't understand you.
that's British,
I
alright?
know. Can you speak English?
Yeah, they want to go to like Cambridge House or to understand.
Can you speak English so we can understand you, please?
That's English. That's our language here, right?
I don't understand what
He
you're
lives
saying.
in US. He's like, he doesn't live in UK. He lives in US.
No, man, I'm not lying. I can't even show my profile here.
Ashkan canım yedi US.
اشکال نیستم ولی اشکال نیستم ریلایدتیمو الان شو میکنم. خب شما همتون بکنید، بعد اگه اشکال نبودم $2,000,000
ببین خان حسین تو جونت میتونی بکنی. خب فهمیدی؟ جونتون پر از خاک حسین. ارزش یه نره کسجه
نه دیدم تو کرده جمهوری اسلامی، دیدم تو کرده جمهوری اسلامی،
جمهوری اسلامی دفاع کنی نره
نه من از اسلامی هم دفاع نمیکنم، ببخشید.
It's not pushing the room. There's other people in the room. English, please.
With your fucking gay ass fucking
She knows how to, you know.
Don't call her she, Doctor. You respect the word. Don't call her she.
Don't call her she. Okay, but she doesn't. She's not educated.
fucking gay piece of fucking undercover. Come out of the closet. You're a
She's
pussy.
retarded.
Come out of the closet. Pussy. Come out the fucking closet. Piece
It
of
doesn't
shit.
sound positive. It sounds very gay. I'm guessing. I'm just saying, I mean, Daniel's here. I understand. Yeah, so there's some nice here to come out. So next time, this is window.
nice one, honey.
Like a couple of us here.
He says I'm very educated. You're a fucking fucker. You're not educated.
Trying to be like educated, etc.
You're educated for fuck all.
Where from?
Calling yourself doctor? You're not
Doctor,
educated for fuck all.
When Glow is talking, Doctor, you shut the fuck up. You mute up. Do you hear me?
What did
Who you speaking, bitch?
Shuki, Doctor is disrespecting.
No, oh, it's not about respect. It's about feeling you are fucking racist, man.
شونتون پر است. حالا ببینید
اون یکی پارد و میگی
شرمش کن که چونتون
تو
خواهد
آقا جمهوری اسلامی و تو رو خدا من نشستون بگو که یه آدم ایرانی جدیدم یا تحصیلگر نیست
دکتر بدبخت
آقا ناخونه اینا رو برید بکارید فاین آدم
دکتر بدبخت
انت اسیم نکنید تا خدا
خیلی تحصیلی چطوری؟
دکتر بدبخت
Sina, you're the real enemy.
Can we bring English back in the room, please, Glow? Otherwise,
What the fuck are we talking about?
Doctor, what did you say? Please don't label me with this.
Please don't label me. Yes, I don't label you. Okay.
Why don't you beg me, please, again?
Why should I beg you, baby?
You beg me.
Dr.
Beg me again.
No, I'm not the Hunkara. I'm not beautician. I'm not uneducated people that ended up in Silicon Valley. I'm not fucking LA people. Like, I'm not that. I'm very educated. I have 3 companies. I'm very successful. I don't know.
Yeah, you're very successful.
Yeah, I'm not even.
In the dream. I understand. The dream is very successful for you.
Very, very successful.
No, actually, he got nice cars. He got nice cars.
Shuki. No, I don't have any cars, by the way. I go around the team, so by the way.
And
I
we're
don't have
going to
cars.
do an investigation on you because you know us. We do an investigation with the MI6 and the FBI and the MI6. And we're going to find out where your money came from. Doctor, shoot us for that.
Dr. Badbach, we're going to turn you to mush.
Oh, good man. Oh, my God, you know what she ate. I don't guess it was the monster.
The English.
Speak fucking English, you retarded cunt. Speak English, you retarded cunt.
I'm not retard cunt. You're retard cunt. First. And if you
Speak English. Speak English.
You're talking English, okay? Can you expose your real identity? We talk English up.
Okay, no problem. Muhammad is a pedophile.
Shuki, go ahead. Shuki, go ahead.
Muhammad is a pedophile.
And so is anyone that follows him.
Muhammad is a child molester.
And everybody who follows him is the
Muhammad
same.
is a piece of shit. And so is all the Muslims. Takbir! Muhammad Khanzir. Muhammad Rasul al-Khara. Khanzir. Khanzir.
Okay, now we've got the truth out of the way, Doctor. What did you want to say?
I said,
Nothing interesting, right?
They are all pedophile, right?
Anyone can be fine.
Are you Catholic?
Okay, wait.
What, mate?
I believe.
Fucking What do
I believe it. I'm telling you, just wait. I believe in your mother's titties.
Your mother's eyes? No, you believe in your mother. What your mother did. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. That's an American attitude. That's very American attitude. George, you think you're amazing. You fuck you're amazing and I don't know shit about the مادر محمد هر دینی که هست including Indian, she retarded cunt speaking English, you puppet. Any opinion, like I'm not even reading any, like I'm atheist, right?
Okay, but he traveled to Islamic Republic of Iran 1 month ago. He was there, okay? So could you?
I never traveled there, like for
you were
1 month
there.
ago. Cargo said 1 month ago you were there. It's not
We saw you, you fucking retard.
You have a YouTube channel, right? You're earning money from this bullying, right? That's how American works, right? You're bullying and you just talk shit and just you earn money because of you YouTubing or whatever.
At least we know how to make the money, not like you. But
I make money without this fucking like unethical things.
Yeah,
at some point you need to understand like people are people. They're not animals, right? You need to have fucking ethics, right?
Listen, to me, you are worse than an animal. An animal has respect. An animal does not have a voice. An animal is mazlum. But you're a piece of shit. بی‌طرف کسکشه. بی‌طرف خود رو قارمه.
من بی‌طرف نیستم. Alright, okay. I'm just recording for my life, you know, like my suit.
I couldn't give a shit what you're doing.
What's your name, mate? What's your full name?
I'm not your mate.
He's streaming right now. I saw his stream. Wait a minute, he's streaming right now.
No, alright. Where are you streaming in YouTube, yeah?
No, because to all your followers know you what a small penis you have, doctor.
Okay. No,
we saw the photo. You shared the photo. You have a tiny penis and you his dick pics.
Yeah, man, he's got a tiny penis. To make the case, but my
low IQ, small penis. What do you have to offer?
No, not for my small penis, but for, attitude. That's what people that in that country, right? That's what people.
See now, not even the penis.
Literally?
That's what you call him.
No, because he writes his name like that. I just want to ask him, did you share your penis further?
You're talking to me, Mother.
I'm talking from country.
Yes, doctor.
No, doctor. Why not? You know Allah is a Zionist, I don't believe it.
No, he being Abdallah.
Ren, welcome back on stage. We have Ashkon Ghaitazi on stage. He is a Iranian blogger with 381,000 followers.
بیا بالا بیا ببینم آقا این آقای اشکان که بلاگرمونه 310,000 تا بیا من ببینم چه خبره بابا بلاگر شدید اسکولا ما درس خوندیم تاریخ خوندیم همه جا رفتیم
gonna kick him out. I'm gonna kick this fucker out. If you don't speak it, I'm gonna kick him down. Brian.
اسکول مثلا صنبلی یا CEO شده مثلا بلاگر اسکولی دیگه مثلا همتون جمع میشن.
Send him to audience.
Brian, if you don't do it, I will. Thank you.
Imagine being in Iran like 2 months
So
ago.
right now he's shitting on Islamic.
I don't support it, but I don't support the Islamic Republic. I don't support them. But
Actually, he's like,
Iran 2 months ago.
actually he's like shitting on IRGC right now, but when you go to watch his videos, he's like, you know.
We don't even know what he was saying because you guys were speaking in Farsi. We have no idea what he was saying.
He was just cursing Islamic Republic, but actually in his videos, he is a great supporter of them.
Exactly. Because that's what they do. They say we're not supporting them, but in every fucking thing they support them. So that's the tactic to use. It's not something new. And they think we're stupid. But honestly, they're the ones that's unmistakable. Okay? We know who you are. We know what you're doing. Piece of shit. Sketch.
سامجی چی شد روی ساکت شدی؟ کجا بودی؟
اینم از مردم ما.
Can we keep it English, please? Can we please keep it English? Can we?
Good thing. Samji, where the fuck were you? Like,
Hey, why are you not defending Malone? What the hell? But that guy was retarded as fuck. She cursed the shit out of Glow, bro.
Be careful, Cha-Cha. As soon as you're not under the protection of Glow, I'm straight in there, buddy. I'm straight in.
I was actually cursing him back because.
yes, he was defending me. He was defending me, Brad. He was cursing at him because he was cursing at me. Chacha was defending my honor.
I think Cha-Cha wants a little bit more than.
More than what?
Chacha did not pass the test yet. So we cannot get nothing more.
Glow might be protecting you, but we're protecting Glow, Cha-Cha. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You understand, right? Okay.
Understand.
Okay. As long as you understand. You got me and Shuki here, brother.
Let me just look at his videos for a second. I watched some of them. They were insane.
Wait a minute. I'll put some of his videos here. So,
Yeah.
this one, for example. Look at his voice, bro. This I see. I don't know if he talks English on his. Nah, he cannot even speak English, but this is one of them, for example. It's him, right? It was 100% him. The way
Piece of shit. Look what he's saying. He's saying that you couldn't. From far away, you couldn't do shit. The piece of shit. Listen, when Iran gets freed, I don't give a fuck who's recording this conversation. I'm going to meet him one-to-one individually. And if I don't stick it up his fucking ass as the fucker he is, okay, don't call me my father's seat.
You want me to send you a strap on?
Send me the fucking strap on.
I want to learn a little bit more about Cena. I want to know where he stands with We haven't had a chance to have a good conversation, Sina. Are you there?
Yeah.
Where do we? So you're against the IRGC, I'm assuming. Otherwise, God wouldn't be supporting you.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're not are you in favor of a Jewish state? The right to the Jews to have their own country?
I mean, I didn't say that, right?
No, that's why I'm asking. I asked you.
I think Jews not only have right to live there, but they deserve it by being brave, standing their land, So, I'm not saying that Israel has no right to exist. Actually, I had some problems with the other thing that they did, in recent days or months.
What did they do?
For example, 40,000 babies that were killed in Gaza.